All right, fine. I'll be a gracious host. How you doing?
Little Mermaid is the scariest Disney movie by far, though.
Why the hell is Ace Blade in your Kickstarter?
Some comics. I'm getting controversial today. We're gonna get controversial today with.
My proudest moment is this interview and being able to talk to you two.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Taurus Comics in collaboration with Fourth Wall Production proudly brings to you the 49th episode of the Four Tales podcast. I am your host, Kyron Silva from Taurus Comics. To my right, to your left, is the lilac lyricist of Ace Blade, Danny J. Quick, and together we are your two award-winning Blurred comic creators here to help you find your next favorite comic. And we are live on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and a host of other programs. So if you are listening or watching us live, like our friend Travis Gibb is, thank you for your support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and review this podcast because all your positive reviews and interactions help us reach a bigger, better, and brighter audience. What's going on? Travis is in watching. We got Vicinia watching. And just like Danny said, Javon is in the house.
I knew Javon is consistent.
Javon never misses any shows. I don't think Javon actually spends time with his family.
Javon loves his family, but he loves us also. And we appreciate him spending some time with us on Saturday morning.
I'm starting to wonder if he loves us more than his family is all I'm saying. Because he's on with you every Tuesday. He's on with us, it seems like, every Saturday. Like, when does he spend time with us?
Don't worry about it. Let Javon do his thing. As long as he stays in the audience.
No, we appreciate everybody being on here. I was about to say this morning because it's hella early for me, as I always state. But no, we appreciate everybody listening and watching us because, you know, sometimes we don't know what to talk about.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always willing and ready to talk about something. You know, we can talk about sports, we can talk about comics, we can talk about anything.
Yeah, go ahead.
What are you reading these days? That's what I want to know.
I don't know what I've read this week. Actually,
Oh my goodness. You're falling
I told
off,
her I need
man.
to see. No, I have not read. No, wait. I read Drumstick Boyd by Chris Thomasma.
Okay.
Got that as a reward for my Kickstarter, and
don't even know what that is. I've never even heard of it.
it's I'm assuming it's a continuing story by Chris, but it's basically about this drummer who was in a band, and he decides, I don't want to be in a band anymore. I'm gonna become a superhero, and
Okay.
gets superpowered drumsticks and goes out and fights crime. That's
Nice.
the easiest. Yeah, it was fun. It was a shorter book. It wasn't a full book, so I think it was like an ash can type of thing. But it was fun. It was
I
fun.
would love superpowered drumsticks. Like that idea. I
Yeah.
like that idea, legit.
So Vicinia said no fire alarm. So you're back in the studio, which is why
Yeah.
we don't see it.
I do have a fire extinguisher in here, but no fire alarm in the studio this week. They let me out of prison, and I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good now.
I was watching. Speaking of prison, I was watching The Longest Yard, the remake with Adam Sandler. And have you ever seen that one?
Yeah, absolutely.
That scene with him and Michael Irvin playing basketball, and Michael Irvin just decks him over and over again, elbows him.
hmm
Though that's some furious stuff. But I was more amazed at Michael Irvin just dunking on people.
Yeah, I
Was-
mean, them athletes. I saw Terrell Owens. Was dunking on folks. They had him on one of those sports talk shows with Shaq and Charles Barkley. I think it was the one. And he showed him that he could dunk. He could get up there and dunk. And this was after his playing career. So, them
Yeah.
athletes, man, they be doing the thing.
Yeah, I gotta figure Irvin in that movie was at least 40 something.
Yeah,
That was the
yeah.
early 2000s when that came out. So he's got to be in his 40s when just dunking over fools. And props to Adam Sandler because he always puts himself out there. And, I don't know if he loves basketball, but that dude was really hooping in that movie. Wait, Visenia said there's only one more episode of She-Hulk left. Is that true? That's not true, is that?
Yeah, I think next week is the finale. But yeah, I don't know if you saw the I forget the name of it now, but Adam Sandler had a basketball movie where he was a talent scout. He was a scout and he
Yeah, yeah,
had to
yeah.
go
Was
on
it a hustle or something? No.
something like that. It was
Yeah.
like Hustle or Rise, not Rise. Rise was Giannis's movie.
Yeah, Rise
But
Jones.
it was a great movie. It was a great
Yeah.
movie. Adam Sandler, like you said, he really does love basketball.
He
And
played the agent in that movie, right?
yeah, he played the. I want to say he was a scout, a talent scout, but yeah, he was a scout that became an agent or something like that. And it was great. Yeah, it was great.
And I'm not saying that. I saw the comment from Facebook user saying Adam Sandler is a great LA Fitness player. He probably is. I'm not saying Adam Sandler is like NBA talent, but the dude could play. Like, I'm pretty sure if he and I hooped it up, he'd whoop my ass. So that's all I'm saying.
He's like J. Cole. You know, J. Cole is one of those. He was semi-pro for a while. So
Or Percy Miller, tried out for the Hornets.
yeah, yeah. I could never do that. I don't know if you saw my TikTok this past week, where I was trying to dunk. Well, all I was trying to do was touch the rim.
Oh, I did see that one. I did see that.
I
did see that.
I don't have it anymore. I recently had my incidents in sports, so I try to stay away from hurting myself, pulling legs and thighs and ligaments and stuff like that. So, yeah.
All right, so Kevin Chapman here throwing out some challenges saying Afro Avenger can beat Ace Blade in a game of 21. Wow. Easily.
No.
I didn't even see this part that said easily. Damn.
No, buddy. No, not happening. Not happening, Kevin. Chat Daddy, we're not having it, sir. Not in 21.
Nothing about Danny screams basketball. He's got the bald head, so
I got the Michael Jordan top, but that's about it. Nah, I'm decent on the basketball court though. I'm not terrible. Hot shot can fly.
Anti-Ace
Hot
Blade
shot can
comments
fly,
now
though.
just rushing in, dude.
Yo, I will make a whole comic book. Don't play with me. I will make a whole comic book where Ace Blade canonically beats all of y'all in basketball, sir. I will do it. You know me.
We now know the plot of Ace Blade number 7. At the very least, we have the opening where Ace Blade is at some type of Las Vegas gym, just hooping up on Hot Shot.
I guarantee. I'm after this show, I'm going to rewrite Ace Blade Ace Blade 7 is drawn. Ace Blade number 8 is gonna have a basketball scene in it. I promise you, I'm making it happen.
All right, this is the best comment. Danny would play basketball like Marvin Gaye did on Soul Train.
Nah, I'm decent, man. I'm decent. I'm telling you. If me and Mike were gonna play. But I couldn't make it out of FS Con. We were gonna play. We were gonna do some 1-on-1, and I got a little skills on the basketball court. I'm not terrible. I'm not a ridiculous athlete by any chance, but I definitely am. I'm definitely okay. So I'll play in Ace Blade's honor, man. I'll play all of y'all 1-on-1 for Ace Blade's honor. We can do that in real life. I'll get out there and play y'all 1-on-1.
Do y'all know RDC World? Yeah, we know RDC World.
Yeah.
He's
RDC
playing.
World,
Isn't he playing Bernie Mac?
is he?
Yeah, I thought he was. Or wasn't that? Or did people say they just wanted him to play as Bernie Mac?
The comedy group guy, right?
Yeah. The main guy. I can't remember the main guy's name.
They do not DreamCon. Is it DreamCon? They
know.
had an anime convention in Texas earlier this year. I want to say it was Dream.
Now I got to look this up to see if he really was going to be. Towards ACL versus Achilles strain. Damn, what? Are you asking which one we'd rather have, or I don't get that comment.
Neither one. I don't want neither one of them.
All right, we got Bradley in the house. What's going on, Bradley? Michael says yes, it is DreamCon. Visenia, back that up. All right, cool. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So, all right. No, that's the team Danny would be. Oh, okay.
Hey, listen, I can't. I've recently been. I'm not gonna show y'all. I'm not gonna show y'all the results, but me and my wife have recently been in the gym. I'll just say that. trying to get
Okay.
back into shape since we both because she sprained her hamstring too. She pulled her hamstring during that same kickball game that I hurt. I literally still have pain in my hand and swelling because I fractured my hand, and this scar is from me falling and hurting myself playing kickball. So I'm trying to get back. Now
Did we ever?
this doesn't help.
Yeah,
This
that don't
doesn't
help at
help
all. Neither
at
does that
all.
croissant which you had earlier. I saw. Me and my wife.
Yeah, right.
Well, Travis said, "Me and my wife have recently been at McDonald's. Why are you bragging?" Wow. See,
Terrible.
I'm glad I'm not the one getting all this heat stretchers left and
Terrible.
right. Yeah,
Terrible.
did we ever detail on the show what happened with you in that kickball game? I remember you and I talked about it, but was that on the show or was that just a
I
private
don't
convo?
I don't know if I want to relive that traumatic experience, but I will say that the reason it happened is because the refs were cheating us. Okay, so we were playing. This is an adult. Don't laugh because it's serious. All right, I'm serious about my sports. I'm a serious athlete. So we were playing against the team. This was the first game that me and my wife were able to come to. Right, they needed us because some of the original they were on vacation, so they were like, "Yo, Danny, Tiana, we need y'all this week, or we're not gonna be able to play." So we're like, "Listen, we're gonna shut down the studio. We're shutting down the salon. We're we're shutting down the salon. We're gonna go play this game of kickball. Go out here and we're playing. We're doing good." But the refs keep calling stuff for the other team. Like, when you play kickball, if the ball touches the ground and you catch it, then it's not a catch. They caught the ball on the ground. They called us out. They called us. They took one of our runs away because no, I didn't pass out because the ref was. Listen, all right, I'm saying that the game was tied. We were in double overtime. We were in double overtime in this game.
Is
So
there
it's
such
not
thing
like
as overtime in kickball? Is it
yes,
extra innings?
yes, extra whatever you call it, extra
See,
innings.
you don't
Okay,
even know what it's called.
but we were playing extra innings. We were in the second. We were in double overtime, like I said. So we're trying to get these points, right? We're up. We're up. I want to say one at a time, and we needed one more run so that because we figured we could hold them off for two runs. I kick the ball. It goes between third and second base, right? I'm sprinting. I'm running faster than I ever ran in my entire life.
Which isn't
Okay.
that fast, so that's
No,
good.
I'm fast. Listen, I'm fast now. My wife is faster. She was a track star, but I'm fast. All right. They don't talk nothing.
It's a coincidence.
Look, I'm reaching because you run through first base, right? If you run through
Okay.
first base, you hit first base, and you 4 miles an hour is fast. Stop it.
For a human, no, that's not fast.
No, it's not. It's not. Run through first base. I stretch out to tag the base.
And this is first base still. You're stretching out the tag,
First
right?
base. Because
okay.
they're throwing the ball to tag me out.
So you
I'm
really weren't getting
sprinting
that fast
first.
if you try to stretch out to get to first. I can understand
Well,
you trying to round first base to get to second, but
No,
you still
no,
trying to get to first.
I'm just trying to get through first. I'm trying to get on first because we got a runner on second, and they're trying to, they're trying to
get home.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're running to third, but they're trying to tag me out. I stretch out to get the base, and I black out. Yo. Like I feel my leg pop. I feel something in my leg pop. Like literally. If you've ever been injured, you felt this before. I feel my leg pop. And all I know is I wake up, I'm on the ground in pain. Ground in pain. I feel myself hit the ground.
Uh-huh.
I wake up and I'm like, oh my God. I can't stand up. I can't move. My hand is bleeding. My face was bruised on the side. My hand is hurt.
So I agree with Javon's comment back up here. Never heard anyone complain about wrestling kickball game. This is sad. Bro, the last time I heard anybody complain about kickball game was in third grade. So it's just sad all around.
That's because y'all don't take your sports serious. All right.
We take sports seriously, just not kickball.
Nah,
it's kickball.
Isn't it? Nah, bro. Nah, sports is sports. Whatever I'm playing is serious.
Says the fastest
okay.
run. Oh, that's true. You did say it was the fastest you've run.
Comparatively, yes. Comparatively, yes. I don't mind. But that's all right.
man.
Listen, y'all get y'all, all of y'all in the comments. Y'all get your little team together. I'll put you up against my team. I got y'all. We gonna take y'all out, bro. Y'all talking all this mess.
Kickball's
That's
real
right.
homies, whatever.
That's right. Kickball and dot. Have you ever played dodgeball with adults? You ever
No.
played dodgeball with adults, bro?
No.
It gets serious out there, sir. It
On
gets
some ice.
serious. No, I was
Oh,
wearing
man.
I was wearing these shoes right here, and it still got the scuff. I had my Pumas on, but the problem was this: no traction,
Bro, what the?
no traction on the.
How
Pumas.
do you even walk on those? It's
Nothing.
worn
I got
down,
nothing
man.
on the bottom of this. I got nothing here.
That's so worn down. Get you some new. Hey, help Danny buy some new shoes. Please support the channel. Go buy some of my merchandise so this man can buy some new
that's
shoes,
real.
please. If you're on Twitch, subscribe
That's
to the
real.
Agents of Geekdom podcast so Danny can get some money to buy some shoes that have some treads on. This man out here basically playing kickball in slippers. Damn it.
That's what happened. That's absolutely what happened.
Oh,
I had no traction. I had
And he
no
also
traction
gave-
on these shoes, bro.
oh man.
Terrible. Hey, but that's life, you know. I'm 37. 37, you know, I'm not as young as I used to be. I need to stretch and treat
You're
my body
37?
right. Yeah. I'm
Why
old,
am I
bro.
shorter and older than you? God damn it.
Bro, I can't
And
do
it's
nothing
not
about
even like
the
a
height.
lot. Like I'm like almost a decade
can't do
older
nothing
than
about
you
the height.
and like half a foot shorter. This sucks, dude.
Bro, I can't do nothing. It's genetics, which is weird because I'm taller than both of my parents. But hey,
That's like my oldest. My oldest is 6'3". He was taller than both of us in like junior high.
yeah, I've seen pictures of you and your son, and I'm like, it's hard to
I know-
and my daughter.
I know it's my
oldest
kid.
daughter- my oldest daughter is my height, right, and she's a little bit bigger than I am, but like seeing her, my wife is
Danny
five,
playing kickball at church shoes.
my wife is 5'9", so seeing her and Kendra. like, butt heads
Wait. Your wife is how old? How tall?
My wife is 5'9".
God damn it, your wife is taller than me too.
Dang, Kyron. My wife is 5'9", but Kendra is 6 foot. So seeing them butt heads, like I'm like, hey, you can't push Kendra around. You can't tell her what to do all the time. She might jump on you. You never know.
Bro, my wife is 4'9", barely 4'10" if she wants to really like stand up straight. And I'm like, yeah, this is hilarious. When the two of us and my oldest walk around the streets, they just look at us like, how did that get produced? Because it's just like towering. Dude.
Genes, bro.
Oh man.
Deep in the genes.
All right, I don't think we're gonna get a guest on today.
Hey, it
Okay.
happens. It happens.
A lot of steps, bruh. There are a lot.
Dang, Javon. Hey,
You are
step
not
stools
lying.
come in handy, even
Hey.
when you're not short. Step
My-
stools, they come in handy.
My middle kid is in my middle child. He's in middle school doing woodworking as one of his electives. He just built us a step stool.
Wow. Yo, that's so helpful and disrespectful at the same time. That's so
He's
helpful
like-
and disrespectful.
He's like, look, it can convert to a chair too, and it's like a transforming step stool that turns into a chair. I was like, you little bastard.
Thank you, but thank you,
I'll take it
but thank you though.
because it's hard to reach that top cabinet up there, so I'll take it.
That's terrible. That's terrible. I'm playing.
Moana said, no matter how tall you are, sweep the leg. You're right.
Absolutely, absolutely. The kids, they don't know this old man strength, that old woman strength though. Like if they ever get bold, you know, sometimes you just gotta hit them with a shoulder, like just bust up against them real quick, hit them in the back of the knee. It'll be all right.
All right. Well,
Well,
since we're talking about sports, let's talk about two things. Gonna get Kyron stilts for his birthday. Thank you, Javon. I've always wanted stilts. Vicinia wanted to know who the guest was. The guest was actually going to be an amazing writer, Tony Kittrell from Advent Comics. He has a bunch of books out there, and I was excited to talk about. Like he recently announced he had a partnership with Walmart, where his books gonna be, I don't know, on their shelves or at least through their website.
Yeah.
I wanted to get information about this, so
We got a Ace Blade cameo in Cosmos number 8, and
are we sharing that? Is that what's
we're
going
gonna
on?
show. I mean, he's not here. He can't stop us. He can't stop us from sharing it. So
All right,
y'all want to see I want to see all these cameos coming up in Cosmos number 8.
Let me see if I can pull that up real quick.
See if we can pull it up, because it's an amazing spread, and I think it's gonna be pretty cool to see Ace Blade. Y'all know I've been trying to get Ace Blade in different comics for a minute, so you see
Right,
good old
go.
Ace Blade.
So do you know any of the other characters in this?
I think that's
Dude at the bottom right looks like Carlos Rafael's character from
I think
Remarkables.
I thought it was Agent Solo, but I think you're
It could
right.
be. I didn't see it. They look alike.
But no, he didn't tell me who all else was going to be in there. He just asked if Ace Blade cameo, and I was like, absolutely. Yes, please. Yes, please have Ace Blade cameo.
And when does this come out?
7 just dropped, so probably 5 or 6 months from now.
Okay, 5 or 6. All right, cool. You got anything else you want to share? Or as for cameo wise?
No. Not yet. Not quite yet.
Right. I'll just let everybody know that an Ace Blade character will be appearing in Saw issue 4. So, an Ace Blade-like character. Walmart is the worst place for comic books. I need more information as far as why that is.
I don't know if I agree with that, because accessibility, right?
Yeah,
Walmart is the
exactly.
place where I know, you can get Bass Reeves at Walmart right now. Like, you can go and get certain comics. You're not going to get much Marvel or DC stuff in there, but you can get trades. You can get, certain books, and as long as people have access to them, I'm for it. Yeah. Put comics everywhere.
I've seen comics are in places like Dollar Tree or Dollar General stores. I've seen comics. I mean, honestly, we need to have comics in these places because that's where a lot of us grew up on comics, pulling them off the spinner racks at your grocery store when you're in like the checkout line. It wasn't just in comic shops. You need to be able to get these books everywhere because the market's flooded right now, and most places aren't going to get your books unless it's Marvel or DC. So if you can find an outlet for your books, put it there.
What did you want to talk about when it comes to sports? Because Javon is hating.
Wait, I want to go back to what he's saying right here about we finna do top 5 Heat versus Ace Blade versus Lumberjack coming in 2023. Javon, I like your idea. I'm just going to put out here, I'm working on something with Danny and a clapping person and a Watson that might include some heat. So just hold on to that idea. Just hold on to that. Let's see. You never know until you try. You could have had me on the show. Kevin, you're supposed to be on the show next week. I don't. Getting books, getting books into a big retailer is huge. It is. Absolutely. And even if you don't sell all your books, you can. The prestige that says, "Hey, I got my books in X places" is good. You start telling people that at conventions.
Let me mess around and get Ace Blade in a Walmart or in a Target or in anything. Man, I'm using that for content for days.
Exactly. Like, you go to your Walmart, be like, "Oh, hey, that's my comic right there." Boo.
Exactly.
Does Walmart buy your books? We don't know. That's actually one of the things we're going to try to get from Tony. Yeah. So hopefully we can have him on. About that. Javon said they don't want to invite me on anymore because I keep embarrassing Danny. This is actually not true. I love it when you embarrass Danny, but you're going to be on the show next week. You were just on last week.
You don't have to be on the show to embarrass me. You embarrass me in the comments, and that's cool. I'm down with it. I like it. I'm here for it.
I'll take 7-Eleven. I mean, if 7-Eleven wants to put my books in their shop, I'll take it.
Especially the 24/7 ones. Hey. You never know. You get them late night people coming in, 2 a.m., a little inebriated.
But I
What's
mean,
this?
a lot of us
What's
forget
this?
that that's where a lot of us picked up comics from first. They were in
Little
convenience
inebriated.
stores.
And they see Shaman's death. Oh, ooh, Shaman. What's this comic? Shaman's Destiny. Ooh, that sounds good. Let me get it. That's a sale
Put
right
my
there.
comics anywhere. They can be a Victoria's Secret variant of Heat is what I now want to see.
Hey,
Javon, that's exactly what I want to see. And a Victoria's
Victoria's
Secret
Secret
variant
variant of
Heat.
Heat. Yes,
Okay.
we need that. And I actually had an idea for us male creators. I mean, for us creators with male characters. We
Okay.
need to start doing.
I'm glad you said that because it sounded like you said MILF creators. And I was
No,
like, wait, what?
no, that's not what I said.
That's
For
what.
us creators with male characters, we need to start doing thirst trap covers. We need to start because they've been using women characters as thirst
Yep.
traps forever. It's time to get some representation on this side. You know what I'm saying? We need to start hiring like Greg Anderson Elise to pose for our comics, cosplay as our characters, and do some thirst trap photos, do some thirst trap covers.
Hey, I'm gonna just throw it out here, Greg. If you want to cosplay as Malik from Shaman's Destiny, I will pay you. I mean, I'm just saying I can digitally put some demons in the background that you're fighting. Let's do this. All right, so Doomsmith's Light Pad channel. Dan has a long name. It is about it's about how they're displayed in accessibility. If they have spinner racks and placed within a high traffic area in the stores, then that's one thing. But then it cuts off.
Yeah, I
And then
will
again,
say that at my Walmart, the comics are in the electronic section. And they put them back there where so right next to it is where the normal novels and stuff like that is. So
Mhm.
the novels and books and stuff are on one side, and then in the electronic section, they have it on the corners, like where you used to have like your video game books,
Yeah.
your stuff like that. So that's where they have them in ours. So that's not bad, but it's not prime real estate either. So
Yeah. I mean, and you can't really expect them to put it in the middle of everything where the highest spot things are going to be. But
yeah, they're not
for us,
getting the Snickers. They're not taking Snickers spot.
yeah.
You're not gonna
In
get
mines,
Snickers.
I think they put their comics by all the trading cards like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon. They put them next to that. They figure it's that kind of genre, which is actually really good because I think that's the type of people you want, either the video game crowd or the gaming crowd in general, because you're not going to find it like next to the Marvel accessories and
Yeah,
T-shirt section, things
pops
like
and
that. You're not going to do
and the
that.
pops in action figure section. That would be really good. But
Yeah. What does this say? That's brilliant, Javon. Men need entertainment while their ladies shop. I don't remember what that comment was about. Hey, you're right. We get a few months in the. Javon said, "Let me get a few months in the gym and I'll cosplay as Heat." That's fine. You cosplay as Heat, but we're talking about Thirst Trap Heat.
thirst trap though, I don't know how wifey gonna feel about the thirst trap. We gotta have the battle damage with the taco meat hanging out the chest. We gotta have the taco meat on the chest with the pectoral showing. You gotta have you gotta have
You
the
you almost made me throw up in my mouth
gotta
talking about
have the
Javon with his
sweat
taco meat.
glistening.
Damn it!
Gotta have the sweat glistening in the sun with the shoulder out. Javon, you gotta do that. You gotta do that.
All right. Real question: who would you cast as Ace Blade or Saw? All right, I'm gonna let you go on that one first.
I'm I'm casting Jaden Smith as young Ace Blade. I'm casting Jaden Smith as young Ace Blade.
I hope he gets like some type of Marvel workout routine because that dude's skinny, man. Like really skinny.
He is. He gonna need to bulk up. But nah, I think your boy, dang, what's his name from Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I
He
can't
played
think of
Chris,
his name
right?
now. Tyler, something. Dang, what's his name? It's bothering me now.
I got you. It is Tyler James Williams.
Yeah, Tyler James
Okay.
Williams. He's got so Ace Blade has this like awkward comedy. Like he's got this cringy comedy about him. He's super dad jokey. No, I was just joking, Brad. I'm not I wouldn't get Jaden Smith in there. I mean, no, I wouldn't do it. But legit, like I think Tyler, you said Tyler Williams,
Yeah, Tyler James Williams.
he could bulk up and his like the comedy that he has. Um I've seen him on the show Abbott Elementary recently, and he's got like that kind of awkward comedy that Ace Blade would have, but at the same time, you know, I think he could do some serious stuff. And
He's got
you
that
know,
that Jaleel White arc. If you look at him
yeah.
from when he started, very nerdy looking, and then as he's grown up, he's filled out really well as in a man. Donald Glover. I'm assuming we're talking about Donald Glover for Ace Blade. That's a good
Hey,
choice.
yeah,
Alright.
I can do it. He didn't get to play Spider-Man, you know, back in the day, but you know, he's got that thin frame too. But um,
You want to answer that? Or?
my children are just give me 1 second.
All right, fine. I'll answer my part of it. For Saw, if I had the opportunity, I would get Brenda Song. She did a lot of the Disney shows back in the day. She's actually local from California originally, from the Sacramento area, actually. So I would get Brenda Song if I could. Actually, the artist I had for Ace Blade 3, not Ace Blade 3, a Saw number 3. I was looking at the comments. For Saw number 3, I actually told him to sort of model it after Brenda Song. So that's who I'd get to play Saw. Let's see. Javon should cosplay as Sam Wilson from the alternate universe, the Pigeon. Wow, that's messed up. Damn. That's messed up.
What happened? What Sam should cosplay Sam Wilson? Oh, terrible,
That's
terrible.
All right.
Hey, I'm down with it. Y'all get this series, this Nubia series.
No, we
The
don't. We
first
don't.
Nubia series.
No. What? Why are we promoting DC stuff on our book? On our.
We always do. We always talk about Marvel and DC stuff.
We talk about it, but we don't say, "Hey, actively go out and get it." We want to promote
Listen,
indie stuff.
I need more Nubia books. Okay, I
Okay.
need Nubia to keep coming out.
All right.
And you're right. Normally we promote indie comics around here, but I need more Nubia. So y'all go
Do we
get
want
that.
Daniel as Ace Blade, huh?
Daniel Kaluuya. He could do it. I don't
Is
know.
that how you say that, Kaluuya? Like Kalua, but just with a ya at the end?
Is it Kaluuya? That's how I thought I heard him say it. I always try to listen to how the actor says their own name. But I think he said Kaluuya.
All right. Javon says he'd put Brandon T. Jackson as Heat.
Nice.
Okay.
I like it.
See, I can't. Ever since I've seen Tropic Thunder, I can only see Brandon T. Jackson as his character in Tropic Thunder from now on.
Oh. Booty
Like,
juice. What was it called?
what was his character? Yes.
Booty sweat. Booty sweat.
Was it Bustin' or something like that too?
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
That movie is hilarious. That is one of my favorite movies.
Hey, what do you think about? All right, so somebody asked about casting Saw. What do you think about your girl from Agents of Shield, Chloe Bennett? She's Asian, right?
She's half Asian.
Chloe Bennett.
Yeah.
Who would you cast as Saw?
I said I'd cast Brenda Song.
Brenda
She did like Sweet Life from Zack and Cody, and she did I can't remember the name, but she did like a bunch of those Disney shows in like the early 2000s. She's from the Sacramento region, and she's Hmong, so I figured that'd be my best option.
Okay.
So
I like
she's a little older now, so it'd be like a little hard. You know, Kevin, you can get off the show now. Talk about I cast Betty White as Saw.
Terrible.
Get
Terrible.
off the show. You're off the show. See, Brad knows. Brad knows. Print a song.
Yeah. It's good. It's good one.
Like, if I ever was given the opportunity, I'd have to cast someone who is Hmong and of Hmong descent as the main character. I mean, I figured I'd be doing disjustice to her if I cast somebody she's like Korean or Japanese or something. Like, the main story is about her and her nationality. So,
Yeah, I understand that. That makes sense.
Ray
Absolutely.
Don Chong. I only know who that is, but the last name, well, last name of Chong could be Hmong. Let me see. She's Canadian American. What the hell?
I don't know.
She's 61 years old. Why are we?
I don't know.
Never mind. I remember who just said that. Never mind. Kevin.
I don't know.
Damn it, Kevin. I hate you.
Yo, I can't stand. I cannot stand Kevin, because like I'll see the comment and I'll be like, oh, let me think about it, and then I realize no,
It's Kevin.
this dude is absolutely.
I was
trolling.
like, wait, that name sounds familiar, and I was like, no,
terrible.
no.
Terrible.
Damn. All right, Tommy Chance. Yeah, we got you now. Nick Cannon Ace Blade. See?
Hey, Nick Cannon don't miss.
Hey, Nick Cannon can produce Ace Blade.
Nick Cannon don't miss, sir. Like, think about it. Besides his rap career, name a time he's missed. Nick Cannon don't miss.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
He don't got a flop on film. The Underclassmen went. Drumline went. What Money Can't Buy You Love. What?
Kevin got the best one. He missed them condoms. And I guess I need your definition of what a miss is, because a lot of his movies are not good.
Love Don't Cost.
Yeah, they made money,
but they were hits though. Roll Bounce. He was in Roll Bounce. Like, Nick Cannon don't miss, man. Like on film, he don't miss. Maybe She-Ball. Maybe She-Ball was a miss. Yeah, that was a miss.
Henry Simmons as Ace Blade. You know, all these people are up here. I want to know, because there's a bunch of creators in the chat. Who would you cast in your book? You know, Vicenia, who would you cast in Pulse? Who else we got? We got Afro Avenger. Who would you cast? I mean, come on, y'all.
Henry Simmons got the voice, Javon. He got the voice for Ace Blade. He could definitely do it. I liked him in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., man.
Nick is kind of suspect for Ace Blade.
Who?
Nick is kind of suspect. I'm assuming Nick Cannon.
The thing is you gotta have the important thing for me about Ace Blade is that he tries to, like, he's not funny like Deadpool is legit funny, right?
Okay. But you always say Ace Blade is like Deadpool. So
Ace Blade is like Deadpool, but if Deadpool only told dad jokes that were only funny to him, like, you know, like,
that's Deadpool.
No, but
like every joke Deadpool does is only funny
Deadpool
to
is
him.
legit funny to read though. When you read Ace Blade's jokes, like, and not in the early comics because we haven't gotten to that point yet, but like in the podcast and you know, in the like shorts that I've done, the jokes are like really cringe jokes. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
I don't know. You got to have like an awkward kind of comedy, and that's you know that's the fun part about it. Yes, unknown actors. I think again, I agree with Vicenia. You got to be able to. I want to get somebody that will grow with the character. I want to get somebody that will grow and really embrace the role of Ace Blade.
I can't remember his name right now, but dude who does Impact Comics or Impound Comics, he's making his own movie. Here in Sacramento for his book.
Yeah, he's got a short film. Did the short film come out yet?
I don't think it's come out yet. I know he got funded through Kickstarter to do it, and I know he's been filming it here in the city.
You gonna make a cameo?
I'm not making a cameo. He's not asked me. I mean,
ask him. Ask him.
All right.
Reach out to him.
If you're listening,
hold on.
Impound.
I got his info. Don't worry about it.
When you listen to us again, he was supposed to be on the show last year, so sounds like my boss can be. I'm assuming he can be Ace Blade. He tells jokes that only he finds funny and is super cringe to everyone else. I think we all had a boss that does that. That tries to be cool.
Absolutely. We all got a boss or a coworker
Yeah.
who's just like that. And
Who's like,
it's funny because it's not funny. Like, and it's relatable. So I don't know.
mhm.
And I know my kids, like when my kids, I talk to my kids, like I do the dad joke thing. So they
Don't
think
you
it's
have to
funny.
as a dad though? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like, and it's funny to them because they know I'm trying to be funny. And that's what it is for Ace Play. Like he's trying to be funny. So it's not actually funny at the time, but him trying to be funny is what's funny about it. So I don't know. It's weird. All right, I'm about to send this message to Impound. What you want me to tell him?
I I don't know. You said, hey, you wanted me to be in the film. I'm in the area. If you ever need a cameo from another comic creator, let me know. I'll tell you my rates. I charge per letter. If you want me to say like a line, I charge per letter, not per line or per word, but per letter.
I'm gonna tell him you act for food.
I would actually act for food. Like I'm
No,
that
he's
fat.
not following me on TikTok.
You can tell someone follows you if you still see their videos, because
No, I
I
see
don't
his
see your.
videos all the time. I
Yeah,
engage. I
because
talk to
he's
him
not following
regularly.
you. The moment he starts following you, you won't see his videos anymore. You
I don't
the
like this.
stunt the stunned look on Danny's face right now because he doesn't have Impound Comics following him is amazing. Dude is at other side of the country, and you're
Nah,
concerned about
we
him following
no,
you.
no, sir. We're familiar with each other though. We're familiar with each other. We comment on each other's videos all the time. There's no reason that he's not following me on here.
Well,
Besides,
there is a reason.
besides he's only following 81 people. So some people like to keep their.
Obviously, he has a small amount of people that he wants to follow, and you're just not one of them. It's
I'm
as
just
simple as
not one
that.
of them. It'd be like
I'm
that
just going.
sometimes.
I'm just
That's
going to
cool.
real check real quick. Oh,
I
he's
got him on
following me
Facebook.
though. He's following
Is he?
me.
Hey, you right down the street. You right down the street. He should be following you.
Nah.
He should be following you. I think I got him on Facebook though. Because you're
Yeah,
right. He
he's
was
on.
supposed to be on the show.
I can't believe this is a whole segment right now about Impound Comics and them not following you. That's amazing.
I got him
Oh, wait,
on
no,
Facebook.
he's not following me, but he is following a bunch of comic creators that are not Impound Gaming. He has his own gaming channel too. What the? If you guys don't know who Impound Comics is, go look him up. Like I said, he's from Sacramento. He's got his own shop just like Danny does, but it's actually more successful.
Yeah. He actually sells comics in his shop.
Yeah,
From what
he's
I've seen.
actually about to open up his second shop here in Sacramento.
Yeah.
Just for
People come to our studio for the escape room and for the smoothies. And then I tell them about the comics and I can give them about the
Okay.
comics. But we're working on it. We are in a very rural area. This area that I live in is very it's like urban, but there's also Confederate flags right down the street at the same time. Like there's if you drive 2 minutes this way, you'll get a community of trailer parks and Confederate flags. If you drive 2 minutes this way, you will get the gangs. And if you stay right here where we are, you'll be safe at all times. But there's a Walmart. This is where the Walmart is. Like the Walmart is right around the corner. So everybody comes here, you know. So it's a weird area where we are, but it's easy to get to.
The fact that you're just so nonchalantly said, if you drive like 2 minutes that way, you'll see the Confederate flags, and you go that way, you'll see the gangs. You're just okay with that at this point. You're like, "Psh, it's just life.
Hey, it's life, bro. Um,
Javon agrees. That's sad.
this North Carolina though. This is North Carolina
That's
though
true.
for you, and
That's true.
it be like that sometimes. But you know, I got protection here. I'm not worried about it. Better protection than Nick Cannon anyway.
I wasn't gonna go there. I was gonna go there.
Brought it back.
I wasn't gonna go there.
Brought it back for him.
Oh
Yeah.
man. All right. Well, we got a couple minutes left.
No, I'm gonna send Kyron. Somebody said, "What are you gonna do? Go knock on his door? Like, why you not following me?" I'm gonna send Kyron. I'm gonna send Kyron to the store. Send Kyron down to the impound store, store number 1 or store number 2.
No,
And
I'm
just
not going
walk in
down
with
there.
the camera.
Because if
Just
I have to
walk
go
in
down
with
there,
the
I have to
camera.
pay for parking. I'm not going down there.
Just walk in with the camera, just like this. Hey, why aren't you following Ace Blade on TikTok? That's all you got to do. Hey, why aren't you following Ace Blade on TikTok? Viral.
Yeah, I'm not going down there because I got to pay for parking to go down there to his shop. So no, I'm not going down
Come on
there.
now.
No.
You can make the trip for me. I'll pay for your parking.
All right. Gas too?
Listen, y'all spend like $6 a gallon of gas. I'm sorry.
$6.39 per gallon
Bruh,
is what
you
I
need to
paid the
move
other
out
day.
this way. You need to move out this way, sir.
No, I wouldn't make as much money here though.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have to spend as much either.
And
And
What?
you have Confederate flags and gangs right in the area. Two of your favorite things.
see, I don't have to worry about the Confederate flags. I have to worry about the dudes in the hoodies, the white hoodies. I've seen
They-
a couple of
they got
them in
them.
the area, but
They got them. They got them.
leave a note that's more menacing. I'm gonna do like old school newspaper note. Just cut out letters.
Flip out the letters. Yo,
Slip it under the door.
that would be hilarious though. That would be legit hilarious if he finds the note.
And every letter for Ace Blade is either gonna be purple or black. Just
Yo, that would be
stylistically, just be
hilarious.
like. All right.
That would be hilarious though.
Oh man, you need to reconfigure your car to run on crack out there, bruh. You have no idea. I already told my wife next time we buy a car, I'm buying an electric vehicle.
Yeah,
Gas too high.
yeah. I mean, it's weird though, man. Because I saw you're on TikTok. Do you follow Daniel Mack, the guy who was like, "Hey man, what do you do for a living?" Like he walks up to people.
Yeah, I
in
don't
the car.
follow him, but I know you're talking about. Yeah.
So he recently did one with Joe Biden. Like he had the president of the United States. He walked up to him, and he's doing like the promotion for making electric cars, right? So he walked up, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" He's like, "I'm the president of the United States," whatever. And he's telling him about the Cadillac that he's in and that it's electric and that they want to make more electric cars in America and all this stuff. I'm like, yo, that's smart. Like whoever is on that team to get Daniel Mack, like one of the most famous people on TikTok, to do that. And now you're promoting, we're wanting people to make more electric cars. Like that's smart. I like that. I hope he got paid for that. But
I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure. Most of those people get paid just to show up. So,
Yeah.
Sounds like an ad campaign. Just buy Ace Blade under a bunch of doors. Buy Ace Blade under a bunch of doors. All right.
Put them in mailboxes.
I'm not trying to get shot. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I can't do that in this area. But my wife did. Yo, I want.
Hey,
so bad.
no, wait. Go do that and decide where the Confederate flags are at. And just have a picture of your face that says "Buy Ace Blade" with you pointing at it. Say "Buy Ace
I
Blade."
did. I think I got it on video. There's actually a business downtown here that, so I don't know if you saw in the news. There was a big rally in Graham, where there's this Confederate monument that's downtown in Times Square, right?
Okay.
In the town square, and they, when they were doing all this stuff about taking Confederate monuments down, this was one of the places that wouldn't, like, they literally built a gate around it to keep people from vandalizing it and stuff. So right next to that is this business. It's like a little pool hall, little bar, and they have Confederate flags all in there. But when I was going downtown to hand out flyers for the escape room, that was one of the businesses I went in. I went in there and I told them about the escape room. I had my daughter out, I had my kids stay outside. I didn't bring them in, but I had them stay outside with the camera to show that I was going in there. And I just forgot to put up the footage of it. But it's like that out here, man. It's It's just weird.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Like Visenia says, she put ads in comics when she was at Barnes and Nobles. That's smart.
I like
Especially,
it.
put them in like all the major ones that you know is going to be sold. Yeah.
Slide them right on in Batman. Slide them right on in Batman and Deadpool.
All right. Well, we only have a couple minutes left. Obviously, no quick takes today, unless you had some for me, but I don't have any for you. I had fun today, though. What?
I did too. Before we go, so I don't know if you want to tell people about it legit yet, but
Okay,
my top 5 for Tony was going to be top 5 indie crossovers, right? So
Okay.
if we were going to do an anthology or a crossover event like you have in mind, who are the top 5 indie characters that you would want to be involved? So top 5 indie characters and their owner or their creator. Who would you want to have involved to make it a success? Like, which 5 do you need to have?
God damn it.
Got 45 seconds.
All right. I'd say. Damn, that's actually really tough. It's not another Were Spider.
Snana, yep. Gotta have a Snana.
I do Hot Shot.
Yep.
See, the problem is you said you want it to be a success. So now I'm thinking, do I cross the line and go to the Comics Gate side and pull a couple of them? No, I'm not going to. I can't. I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna do it.
I ain't gonna do it. I can't. I would do. I'll put Ace Blade in because I hope that you use your TikTok fame.
I absolutely would.
I would pull one of my favorite books is Above the Clouds from Melissa Pagalica. So if you haven't checked that out, please do. And
The 5th spot.
Midnight Tiger.
Ooh,
Is Midnight Tiger still considered indie though? Because he got published through like a bunch of other people.
Ray Anthony Height. I would say so. I consider most Image and Skybound stuff could still be indie.
But he didn't get. He got through like was
Action
it Boom
Lab
Studio or was it Action Labs? Yeah.
It was an Action Lab. Oh,
Yeah.
did it go to Boom?
I don't know. That's all. I thought it was Boom.
I
But
think it
it's
was
Action Lab.
I would say Action Lab it was. But I still consider them indie.
Okay.
There's only a couple like image properties that I don't consider indie, like Spawn and Invincible and
Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead. Yeah, Robert
Yeah.
Kirkman stuff is not independent. Robert Kirkman has an infrastructure,
But it's something that he built himself, though. It was still independent on his back. Like,
and it still technically is. But same with Spawn. Like, you got toys and you got literal distribution. I don't think that's indie anymore. Like,
oh wait, so okay, is that the threshold as far as what's indie? Is if you get products made from your book? Is that what we're saying?
No.
Because if you're going to say they have distribution, then that takes out everybody from Image Comics, from Boom, from Action Lab. So are we saying that outside of distribution,
it's the support? It's not just the distribution. It's the multi-layered distribution. It's the toy. Like, McFarlane Toys literally makes Spawn action figures to sell in conjunction with, you know what I'm saying? Like, Ty McFarlane only comes out to do signatures for certain, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's got the celebrity behind it. Robert Kirkman has the celebrity behind it. It's not just the distribution. I think it's a bunch of things, but
so now we're saying it's more of the name recognition on top of the distribution. So that's, I guess that's weird to me because, like, okay, Jeff Smith, Jeff Smith, created Bone.
Yeah.
He has name recognition. He has his own distribution.
Mm-hmm.
He has accessories and toys in his characters, but he's still considered indie.
Yeah.
He went to Image for a bit, but he still does it mostly on his own. See, I guess
you're right. It's
a gray area.
Yeah, it's a gray area.
Brad
Um,
says anything from Image, Boom, IDW is not indie anymore, which means at one point we did consider it indie. But now, see, this is funny. Why are we going to get into a deep conversation at the end of the show?
I got time.
I mean, I got time if you really want to get into it, but I decided we were signing off.
I think that it's weird because indie is a real thing, right?
Yeah.
But I think Milestone was indie,
But they
even though
had DC backing, though.
even though they had DC backing them.
They had
They
DC
did
backing,
not-
DC distribution, and DC toys, didn't they?
No, they didn't have toys.
They did. Oh,
They didn't have
Alright.
toys in their cards. Like they had everything that they made. They had to kind of fight to get. Like especially after
Sure.
watching that documentary. I think it's about access. Kinda. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all would not want an indie basketball fan. Yes, hey Lonzo, come on now. Listen, man, you do a lot of cool things, man, but you don't want me on the court. Don't want me on the court, Lonzo. We got to go back to that.
I'll be
You're
honest.
cool,
I do
dude.
not want to be on an indie basketball court right now. At my age, I'm not. Okay, see, Javon's with me, and Milestone still had the issues that most indie creators have as far as legitimacy. Legitimacy. Thank you. But they still had a lot of the backing of DC, and
Yeah.
they did have toys. I'm looking. They did have action
did.
figures for Static and Icon.
Where would you consider? All right, on the top 5. If we got Invincible, we got Bone, we got Spawn, we got Static, and we got Icon. If two of them, would you consider all of those mainstream now, right? All of those are mainstream comics, so they're no longer independent. So
Sure.
if it's independent or mainstream, all of those you would consider mainstream comics.
Yeah, I would.
Bone, you would consider Bone mainstream now.
Bone's borderline mainstream because it does have a name recognition. It has history. It's being distributed through channels. Maybe it's not with Image, but it still has a distribution. Like it can get into. Why can't I think of the name of the distribution company? Not Penguin House. What is it everybody used to use to get their books through? Diamond. It can get into Diamond with no issue. It doesn't have to do Kickstarters to fund itself like we do. So I guess it's hard because I do agree with you when you say there is a point where you're basically self-sufficient. You don't need, other things to get your books sold. You have enough clout to where you could just put your stuff out there and people buy it and you can get distributed things.
I would say I like what Vicente said. Indie is when you have to create to get paid. Mainstream is when you get paid to create. I like that, but I would also say that when the whatever is being created pays for itself, right?
Yeah.
So if you put out a book and it makes enough money on its own to create another one of itself, or multiple of itself. So if you put out, StarCore #1, right, and it makes enough
Which
money.
artwork on StarCore #1 is going to be done by the end of this week, or early next week, hopefully. But go ahead.
We're gonna hold you to that. If you put out StarCore #1 and StarCore #1 makes enough to now hire the art team to finish the arc, to pay for printing, distribution, and all of that stuff, right?
Mhm.
I mean, technically, it's still indie because you still made it. But if it has the success to, I think it's name recognition too, though. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the definition of indie is. To be honest with you, I just know I'm it. I think it's kind of like it when you see it.
That's what we're going to do. Next week is our 50th episode. We're going to have Javon We're going to have Visenia. We're going to have Morgan on. I can't remember everybody else that's going to be on at this moment. Do you know anybody else on top of your head by chance, so I don't have to look like an idiot?
Everybody.
Kevin's supposed to be on there. We're gonna have about a good Victor Dandridge might be back on. That's gonna be our discussion for next week. We're gonna try to determine if we can figure out what actually is indie. Who else? George Gant's gonna be on there. Michael Watson says he's gonna be on there. So we're gonna have a bunch of great creators on. We're gonna try to determine what indie is at that point, so we can maybe settle this, because that is a big debate on what is indie, what's not. Ace Blade over here don't know how to turn off his Ace Blade phone apparently. So I agree, not just to pay for itself, but it creates jobs for others. Okay.
That's it. Let's do it.
All right. Then that's it. That's a great discussion. While the entire crew is on next week, we're going to have as many people as we can on it. But since the end of the show, Danny, where can people find your work?
If you were looking for me, you can find me at fourthwallpros.com.
No, we're looking for Ace Blade, not really you.
If you're looking for Ace Blade, at the Ace Blade on all social media platforms, or here in the store in Burlington, North Carolina.
All right.
Where can people find you?
To answer this, Doomsmiths. If you want to email, I guess both of us, you can go to fourtalespodcast@gmail.com. You want to just email and I can send it, or you can email me at tauruscomics.com or tauruscomics@gmail.com. But you can find all my work at tauruscomics.com. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at tauruscomics. And if this is your first time checking out the Four Tales Podcast, you can go to our website, fourtalespodcast.com, listen to our past episodes. And, you know, if you want to support the Agents of Geekdom Network, I think we have merchandise on our website. I don't know.
If we don't, we will soon.
Okay, we will soon. But you can, if you're like on Twitch, you can support us by, you know, subscribing. If you're a Amazon Prime member, you can subscribe on Twitch for free and get any benefits that come with that. But of course, make sure you like, subscribe, all our platforms. And like I said, join us next week for our 50th episode. Looks like we're going to have a good discussion. We're going to have lots of fun. I didn't want to say before I go, because this is my first time getting to talk about it. Rest in peace, LaShawn Colvin. That was a devastating blow, her loss this week to the indie community. I know it affected everybody. So rest in peace to her. But until next time, sayonara, goodbye, and everybody, please take care of yourselves.
I want to know what it is Quick is trying to say.